Hello, welcome back to Plumerp, the Plum ERP purchase module. Let us see a generic flow in the purchase module. Basically, you are seeing the entire purchase as an administrator, so obviously we will be seeing a lot of menus, the open. But however, the same may not be appearing to specific users, which depends on the module rights assigned to him. Let's see each of the menus. The first being the just brief explanation about the purchase module, one can see, and then we have the purchase setup, which decides which form should be enabled for what feature, and some of the special features that picking into next stages, everything are defined here. Then we have the lookups which are applicable to purchase, such as maybe a color which is in the product design, or the freight item subgroups. The terminology is the materials are subdivided into products which the organization sells to the customer, items which are purchased by the organization from vendors, and there is what is called trading, which simultaneously purchased and sold. So these lookups will help configuring the purchase terms and purchase groups, etc. Then we have the various purchase reports. Let's take you to a sample purchase reports. So now let us see the reports, and at an overall level, roughly around 550 or 600 reports are released, but all the reports are grouped into various groups, and we will get into the reports at a later stage. Let's see the other data. Basically, we have the vendor masters, where we define the basic vendor details, the contact information, and in commercials, one critical field is the credit days, which we define, based on which when the receipt is recorded, the due date is calculated based on that. Then we have materials. At the outset, you can create materials into different groups, and materials can have maybe the drawing attached to that, and we can edit the materials. Basic details are there. There are three specific fields, such as the purchase account, consumption account, and product posting account. These are integrated. These are specific to financial accounting. When the material is purchased, it is posted to the purchase account, and when it is consumed, it is posted to the consumption account. When it is traded or sold, it will be accounted into the product account. Well, there are lots of inventory groups, which I was just telling you. If a material is defined as an intermediate product and item, it can be traded. So optionally, we can have some subgroups. Coming to characteristics, basically we give it as character 1, 2, 3, and sizes. These can be characterized based on the configurations. So let's start with the purchase indent. In the purchase indent, the applicable user creates an indent by providing what cost center he is going to buy and details of that nature, and what materials are required. Then after the purchase indent, we have the purchase approvals, where both indents, that is the purchase inquiries, purchase orders, purchase indents, must be approved to take it to the next stage. RFQ is the request for quotation which are being sent to different customers for specific different vendors for specific material to send the quote. Then of course we have work orders. Work order is nothing but a manufacturing, external manufacturing help which we need, or some fabrication works. Then we have purchase orders, and in the purchase order we have the lines below indicating. You can see some sample purchase orders here. There are plenty of them. We can print one of them and see how this would look like. Yep, here is the purchase order, the to whom it is and the supply where, and the purchase order details, document details, and the material description and terms applicable, and the values and taxes as applicable. So even a purchase order need to be approved before it is being processed or sent to the vendor. Once the purchase order is complete, then we call it goods receipts, which is the material received at the stores. So here actually this is a linking of purchase order. You can just double click and say pick orders. The moment you say pick orders, it will show all the orders that are there placed on this specific vendor called AD Engineers, and then accordingly you pick the quantities and all the details. Then we have similarly, like the work order, we have service GRN, purchase returns, and managing the old orders. That means here generally what happens is there may be orders which are very old, and some small quantities are left out into the orders, which suppose you place an order for about 12 tons of steel, you may get about 11.8 tons and 200 kgs he may or may not supply in real life. So to facilitate, so we are searching for orders which are between October and the month end. So these are the different orders. Small quantities are left. Maybe if you feel like removing you can release the order. That means remove all the quantities, or you can keep the order under hold, all pending items, or close all pending items. Just to show, let's try to keep this order 1,13,000, 1,70,000, and we'll say close this order, and it's asking the reason. Yes, we have closed the order, and you will see that particular order has vanished. Now we have 1,72,000. So this is an end-to-end operation of the purchase module, where once again we have the masters of vendors, materials, and all that. Then you place the material indent, purchase indent, then purchase approval, send for quotation to get the quotation, then place the work order or purchase order as applicable, receive the material or service, record it, and if there is any problems, issue the purchase returns, manage any old pending orders. Then at the end we have the ledger, which can be seen for various it's basically a reporting mechanism, which we will discuss in the reports. Thank you.